oh man, Flash's super in Injustice 2 I think is way better than the one in Injustice 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I very
see, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of the...
Injustice not remember.
Exactly.
It's not.
I saw the one in Injustice 2. I got hype as shit. I'm like,
Because the one in Injustice 1, he runs around the world and he punches you.
That's
but it was like...
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because he ran around the planet and then he comes up to you and just goes... Psh.
Come on, dude.
Right, yeah.
Like, you know what I would do?
You could have
did what I would do if I was the Flash?
Yeah.
I would go back in time and punch his mom and his dad. That's what I would do. That's a super. Just imagine.
I mean,
and they come back and then they're just not there and then they drop out. That's a super.
I mean, he goes back in time in this new one, right?
Yeah.
So,
see, that's what I think is dope.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And then
he goes back to the dinosaurs and punches the dinosaurs.
But the funny thing about it is though, like he slams you into yourself, and then your current one just like flies off the screen, and then it was just like
no, the other Flash grabs your old body.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
So it's like the loop, right? Yeah, it comes back.
I mean, that's still crazy because you can't touch your, future or past self.
Can you not?
You can't.
Is that not cool?
I mean, just scientifically, it wouldn't make sense.
Oh,
It'll create a black hole, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
A black hole.
Look. Anything else? Community stuff now.
Remember in the Star Wars reboot when Spock meets Spock and
Star Trek.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
I almost punched you.
Out of here.
I
Get out of here.
I was like, who is that man?
Oh my god, I'm even wearing a Star Wars shirt.
I caught him. I totally caught him.
Oh god.
Son of a bitch. You thought you could escape me, David?
Look at that wearing a Star Wars shirt while I said that.
I got him.
I was wearing a Star Wars
As soon as he did that, I was like, yep.
I'll just go into
Sith mode.
Casey Steve on a plane mode.
Actually, I was going to say...
beat his ass.
I was going to continue the Star Trek, Star Wars jokes, but you know what? Sith it is. It's not... plenty of other races that I could say, but I'm not going to go there. Sith it is.
But yes, during the Star Trek reboot where they went back in
Anyway,
time.
yeah, right. Anyway, so where Spock asked Spock if he implied to what's his name, Luke Skywalker, that he didn't do the story's over.
All right, community news. A couple of really interesting articles on Polygon.
Disgusting.
Polygon that I would recommend people looking at. They did have one article on there that just talks about Mad Cats. We discussed Mad Cats last week. And so Polygon has an article about the rise and fall of Mad Cats in the eyes of the FGC. So that's worth checking out. And then also they had, I remember Polygon a long time ago did one of those interview stories with the Street Fighter creators, the original Street Fighter creators, and now they have a new one for the Samurai Showdown team. So they actually talked to, and it's funny because I've seen some comments from people they're like, I never noticed that Showdown was misspelled in the title until this article.
That's funny.
But they had some interesting points. They were like, we wanted the heavy slashes to, it's a blade, so we wanted it to drain half-life, and they were like, man, we could not get away with that today, because there's just too many QA, there's all this other stuff, and...
They couldn't get away with that?
They're saying that if they were trying to make the game today, that there would be all these testing groups and QA, and because they said said that the higher ups told them not to do that already, and they already fought them and kept it into the game. A lot of interesting conversations and stuff like that. So
yeah,
but
man, you guys clip that. Come on.
There you go. Good work.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna play that on my stream tomorrow.
That's definitely going up on the Ultra.
I wish you guys
account.
would quit this. I wish you would aborg it.
Nice. Nice. What was that from, David? What
universe is that from?
Sci-fi universe.
Dark City.
Got it. I actually love that movie.
It was a cool movie, right?
But yeah, check out those couple of articles on Polygon. They also announced that I guess Esports Arena is actually going to open up a new venue at the MGM Resorts.
Bunch of nerds.
Wow. I didn't know it was a new... I thought it was an event. I didn't realize it was a new venue.
Yeah, they opened up one in Oakland too, right?
Yes, they did do that. But wow, I didn't realize... Venue. That's great. Super cool.
Yeah.
Who's going to... Wait. That's in Vegas?
Yeah.
A bunch of nerds, man. Going to Vegas to play video games.
Hey, you know
Who
what?
does that?
The best Marvel player in the planet?
Ryan LV?
Yeah.
His old haunts.
What do you think LV stands for, right? I mean...
It's from Vegas, yeah.
Lotalis Venator.
Alright.
Okay. Anyways.
The Human Hunter.
Also, a couple of signings recently. Team Misfits has signed Angelic to their team. a Marvel player. So Angelic
Very
is
cool.
now part of that team, and he said I was talking to him at West Coast Warzone. He was like, "Yeah, I got signed, and then they just like bought me tickets to like every event and like everything. So they're really
That's
taking
nice.
good care of him and stuff. And they like sent him a jersey like right away. So even at West Coast Warzone,
That
he
is
had the
esports.
jersey already and everything.
Nice work.
So yeah, shout outs
Congrats
to
to
him.
him.
And then also the
It's not
team.
esports until you're wearing a very ugly jersey.
Phoenix One.
Icing on the ugly cake.
Has signed James Duck Ma from Smash Brothers. So they're expanding their Smash Brothers Wii U
Who
team.
doesn't know Phoenix One?
Yeah, they signed Gavin Tweak Dempsey earlier.
Can you give me a highlight on the Phoenix name there? I just want to see. Just like hover over it. Oh, does that not work off Twitter? Can you click on it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to see the kind of.
Just want to see what kind of. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
sounds
it.
about right.
Got it.
That's what I was. That's basically where I was at.
Anyway, very cool. And shout outs to any Melee player who's sticking it out with anybody other than.
Yeah, they signed their first
half a
Melee
dozen
player,
certain
Duck.
characters.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, obviously Samus is in that list of, you can play them.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know why you
Tweak is Smash 4, Duck is Melee. Yes, that is correct. And that's all the games community event news that I have.
All right.
It's your boy, Azai Ayo. That's a shout out to the homie. It's your boy Aside, man. You know what's up.
What's going on here?
I don't know. D's been doing this all night. Let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, we all have facial hair.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Weird. Do you usually have facial hair?
No, actually.
I don't remember. You do, right?
Yeah.
He just got this.
Yesterday it was all gone.
Yeah, man.
Huh.
Baby
It grows
food,
back
dude.
super fast.
Are you joking?
No, it does actually. I haven't shaved it all off in a while, but I trim it down to super short a lot.
Meanwhile, James is working on 5 months.
Dude, this has been forever. I haven't shaved in so long, and it's this. Trust me.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat was like, "That looks good, man. You're working on that mustache." And I was like, "No, this is as far as it gets."
Damn. Actually, I was very happy with how my mustache progressed this last time I grew a beard.
Yeah, I saw.
It turned into a real mustache.
Yeah,
It was the first time.
It was really
First
nice.
time.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I can't do that yet. The mustache is the weakest part about
Oh,
the
yeah,
beard.
it looks alright. I don't
Does
think that's bad.
Oh. I just recently trimmed
You
it.
got it. Yeah, you got to go
Oh,
on
no.
there.
I legitimately actually touch this to make sure it doesn't get too bushy.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't go
Yeah,
with
my
that.
mustache. This is like 2 days ago. I trimmed it down to like a 2 because it grows.
I think I'll get a cut for NCR.
I'm getting a cut tomorrow, Thursday probably.
Speaking of NCR, do you guys have any guesses on who might take that thing? What are your thoughts? You're all going to it, right? All
Yeah,
three?
we'll all go into that.
I'm not.
I think doing well is a safe bet, but I think that
Doing well. Doing.
Ha
Ha
Sorry, I had to do that for David. So.
Do himself makes that joke
I
constantly.
know, right?
his original name was Knuckle Doodoo.
It's weird.
Knuckle doo doo.
That's true. It's a factual thing.
Yeah. But he does make that joke constantly. Like, when I Twitter DM him, or like I've texted him in the past, or he's texted me in the past,
I know what you're DMing about.
he always writes "do" as "du,"
DU.
and it's like it's not a joke that's like supposed to be broadcast. It's like he's just saying it to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like he must just always write "do" as "du."
Wait, I have look.
It must be
He only
every
plays
single
crap
time.
Let me break this down. Let me confirm this because the Cap Cops told me, he was like, I didn't realize how serious Do was until I went to pay him his Capcom Cup winnings at 230 G's, and he said, what do I need to do to
Yes.
get my money?
Yeah, no, it's just every single time.
Every time. It's not like, and this is like he's getting his check and he's like, is there anything else I need to do? After he sent him all his info and all that stuff, and
It literally,
Doesn't
he
matter.
always does it.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's not even. I don't feel like I don't think he thinks he's telling a joke anymore. I think that's just his life.
Because he's too dang.
It's just real.
Doo dang.
Always do.
I would just rock the natural name. If my name was Doodang, man.
It's a cool name.
Liquid Dudang.
Liquid Doodang. Yo,
That's
shout out
pretty
to
serious.
Pimpy Mitsu. I see you, baby. Nice seeing you in St. Louis.
Did you guys see the Reddit post on either games or gaming where somebody replaced Pokemon New Generation eyes with the eyes of the first Pokemon generation? Like, have you ever seen you have no idea what I'm talking about, but
I
the
saw this thread. Yeah.
So the first generation of Pokemon have like cool angled eyes. They're like they're like serious eyes. And the later ones are all like bubbly and they're all cutesy.
All docile and shit.
Yeah, like not awake looking. And then they replaced those with the old first generation Pokemon eyes, and they look a billion times better.
That was crazy.
Really?
I remember seeing that thread.
That was the only change. So much better. Seriously.
Damn.
Because they look like wild animals that are pissed.
And what is it?
Yeah, like they could fight. It's just on
They
Reddit.
look like wild animals that were pissed.
Yeah, they were actually pissed. Like the animals are like, "You coming to my motherfucker? I'll kill you." Like it's no problem.
Yeah.
It's really
There's even
good.
apparently some ice cream Pokemon. I don't know, but there's
He's
an ice cream Pokemon.
cone. Yeah, he's an actual ice cream
Ice cream
cone.
cone.
And when it
Somebody
evolves,
told
it's
me-
a double cone.
cones.
Oh, geez.
Somebody told me that
Anyway,
was their
they replaced
favorite
the eyes.
Pokemon, and that's how I realized they were a trash human.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's the
What
trash
if they,
Pokemon.
I was just gonna say, what if they like the trash Pokemon?
Garbodor, man.
Garbodor.
I forgot.
God, I hate
Forgot
that thing
that's his
so
name.
much.
That pisses me off that that exists.
It's not Garbodor. It's Garbodor.
That's somebody's
Garbodor.
favorite Pokemon.
That- I know.
Odor, because it's a joke. It smells bad.
Gross.
I mean, it's a pretty good pun, I guess.
I don't love it.
Could be better.
Yeah,
Could be better.
that's lame, man.
Jesus Christ, it's so late.
Anyway, if you want to make characters that look cool, make their eyes look
Trubbish.
cool. In conclusion.
Oh, God,
Yeah, that's
Trubbish.
about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's about it.
Alrighty. I know you guys are probably barely awake.
Yeah, I'm
You've
fighting
been
it.
traveling. When are you getting back on the road? Like,
Friday we go to
Friday
NCR, and then we go straight from there to Atlanta.
May the good times roll.
yikes.
Yeah. So I'll be back the next Saturday. So I'm gone. It's 8 days. I think it is.
Jeez.
8 days.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
We're
the
gone.
long trip.
That is a long trip.
You
yeah,
guys are
8
going to
days.
have to step up your commentary makeup game because those bags are going to be wild under the eyes after this whole
We got
series
some
you
pretty
guys
good
got
makeup
going on.
artists. I don't
Makeup
know if you
artists
know
at
this.
E-League.
You're at E-League, yeah.
I don't know if you know this,
No,
but we
if
have
you're
the
there.
same
She was
makeup
like-
artists as
yeah.
Shaq.
And Anderson Cooper.
All
and
those
these
guys.
They're like,
Ooh.
yeah, it's crazy. I was like,
Anderson Cooper.
I'm like, dang, you're working on my
He's a
ugly
cutie.
face. Yeah, he is. They're like working on my ugly face, and they're talking to me about Anderson Cooper. I'm like,
Man,
I don't know what to tell you.
what if he is actually gross looking though?
Without the makeup,
Yeah.
I never
I mean, he
realized.
still has those steely blues.
I never realized
Those steely
the
blues.
bags under my eyes, how bad they look until I take makeup off. That's always the moment where I'm like, I like do this, and I'm just like, oh my god, look at my eyes. I look tired.
Dude, I went in there once,
I look
and she
real
was
tired.
like, "Do you ever sleep?" I was like, "No."
Remember,
Here we
Rip,
go.
Rip looked like a mannequin.
This dude, Rip, didn't even look real. He
looked
came
like
out
plastic.
and him and Z looked like the bottom smooth part of a toilet. That's exactly what he looked like. I was like, man, your face is too smooth, dude.
I've never seen anything like. Both of them looked like they were just like wax figures.
They look, you know, like when I was little, I used to get in the tub, right? And I would take my Ninja Turtles toys and I would put them under the water. That's exactly what their skin looked like. I'm not even joking.
Dude, it was
if
crazy.
you could attribute it to anything, attribute it to that.
We asked after we got our makeup done. We asked the girl that worked at E-League how old each of us was.
Okay.
Oh God.
And-
Mid-30s.
Mid 30s,
That's right.
right? So
Is
that's
it
close. Me,
Well, you're like
me, late 20s,
actually, that's probably what I would guess.
right? Late 20s,
Right.
yeah. After the makeup, Rip, early 20s.
Wow.
That's what she
That
said.
man
And this
scooted
chick-
down half his age.
And this chick was like 23
She
or
was
something.
20. Yeah, she's like 22. She thought Rip was her age.
Oh my God.
I was like, so first of all, she was 23, and I'm 22. Rip
Yeah.
is 34.
yeah, he's
And
an
he
old
looked
man.
younger than me. I was like, what kind of cheating?
Yeah. Come
This
on.
happened
the
in
power of
Those
makeup.
jeans.
This happened
Well,
in
yeah.
this happened in Japan too. We asked some girl and she said I was 27 and Rip was 25 and he was like 32.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
It's
Yeah,
just
I don't
the
get
facial
it.
hair. It's the facial
It's
hair.
definitely
right?
a facial hair. Surprise.
Because
I'm
remember
going to
when-
shave this off and see what
Dude,
people
do you
do.
remember when Harrison shaved?
No, actually.
Dude,
that
when
sounds scary.
Harrison shaved, he went from looking like he was 22 to like 12.
Yeah.
Like
Man, so
seriously,
many
he
people in
looked
the
like
chat didn't know Rip was 34.
Yeah, everybody's old.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, not you.
He's
You
32
just look old.
and I'm 22. There's a 10-year difference here.
Yeah, there's almost a 20-year difference
Almost.
Yeah, it's pretty
between
close.
us. Yeah. It's
Almost.
right there.
Yeah,
right
very,
there.
very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I shave, I always get carded still. Which
Yeah.
at this point I'm happy about.
I got carded in Atlanta and I was like, all right.
Part of the reason I grew my facial hair was because I was being called a baby face. And
Steve is in fact 32.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're a young man.
Yeah, it's
Young
true.
man.
Nowadays that's young. You still got it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 70 or 80 years left, man. It's alright.
How old is David?
I like how this is
How
blowing
old do
people's
you
mind.
think I am?
Yeah, I am older than Vi. Everyone's always surprised when I say that too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jam looks 46. That's what I'm going for.
Yo, shout outs to Muffin Man. I see you, man. Of course,
Is
I'm gonna
Muffin
stream
Man in
tomorrow,
there?
man. Yeah, shout outs to the Muffin Man.
Is
He
it
know
the
what's
real
up.
Muffin Man?
You're talking
That's what I
about
wanna
no,
know.
that's the other Muffin Man.
Yeah,
That's the other Muffin Man.
Yeah.
Is that Muffin Man is a stoner? Trust me. The guy was in my chat. Oh God.
No,
if
I'm
that's
thinking-
the Muffin
I'm
Man I'm
thinking
thinking of.
I'm thinking of EBT Muffin.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
who
yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking about right now.
No, I know which Muffin Man that is. That guy is the worst. He's got one joke and he's sticking to it.
What's the joke?
I don't know, some stupid shit he says in my chat all the time.
Muffin Man, what's the joke? I want to know.
It's so stupid.
By the
I
way,
don't-
somebody linked the Reddit chat. The Reddit.
the Reddit with
No,
Pokemon.
tweet that to me.
Ooh, somebody thinks
I
I'm
need to see that.
25 to 30? Well, just relax over here.
Well.
9 years ago.
Chavo, stop. You're right. He's the greatest.
Fucking stoner.
Yeah, I'm 33.
Yeah.
Wait, you're 33?
Yep, you and
Right.
David are like the same age.
I
Basically.
gotta do the math. Yeah, 33.
My birthday's in August, so.
Ooh, mine's in July.
Dang, you're a month older than me? Wait, what's
No,
your
you're
sign?
a year and a
I'm
month.
year and a month.
Oh, Jesus
What's my
Christ.
sign?
Yeah, what's your sign?
Ha
Ha
I think it's Cancer, but didn't that change at some point?
No, I didn't change. It's still the same.
What are
That's
you?
fine.
What am I? Well, it's on my neck. You can't really see it. But I'm
Oh
a
wait,
Leo.
I know what you are because you always retweet those stupid
I know.
Leo tweets.
That's why I was like, ugh, sign.
You know that Knuckle Dew in May 6th is turning 21.
Baby food.
Or May 12th. May 12th, I think it is. He's
Wow,
turning
that's
21.
a big date.
21.
It's a big date, you know?
There will be a time period for 8 days where him and I are only 1 year apart.
Do you think we could get him to do the 21 shots?
I would so be down for that.
I think he would not survive.
I don't
He
think
definitely
either.
would
He's
die.
a little fella.
And on top of that, like, he's all about, like, getting in, like, a beer gut, too.
He is. He's getting an esports gut. He was like,
Shouldn't have bought all those cars.
He
man.
was like-
he doesn't have to walk around anymore.
he was like, it gives me power, and Steve and I were like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah, nobody
No.
likes that.
It was funny.
That
All
is-
right, yeah, Punk is 18. It's very weird.
Oh,
We're
wow.
about to live in a world where people born in this millennium can vote. It's going to be strange, but that's only a year away.
Whew, boy.
That big 2 in front of their names.
Crazy. I remember those days. 2 years ago when that happened to me, it was rough. I wasn't ready for that. I hit 23 soon. It's all downhill.
It
That's
is.
See,
exactly
back then,
what
but see, the thing is, back then, when you first turned 20-something, it's like, it's exciting,
Yes.
right? Because you're, like, super happy. I'm, like, not this stupid
Right.
teen anymore. Like, and now I'm, like, here I am. I'm adult status
Yeah,
now.
though you're not. You're not.
Yeah, I
an adult
know. And then everything from there starts, like, when you first hit 30, you're like, holy shit, I'm an old man. And then
Yeah,
you
for
hit
sure.
40, and then you're like, God,
No one knows
I wish
what
I
that's
was
like.
30.
yet. Yeah, I feel like it's
Wish
no
I
big
was
deal. We're going to
30.
live until 100. It's no big deal.
Not at the rate that I'm drinking soda. Anyway.
All right.
It's very easy to stop.
Anyway, let's get out of here. You guys want to sleep? I want to go play World of Warcraft.
I'm gonna play Battlegrounds.
I'm going to play the inside of my eyelids.
He got like 0 sleep, by the way.
I didn't get any sleep
It's just a
whatsoever.
weird vision. I just imagine him doing weird things up there. Actually, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna. I don't want to play WoW like a nerd.
Yeah, you don't want to be a nerd, because I'll be waiting for you outside, David. And that won't be pretty. I'm going to have on a fucking varsity jacket, and I'm going to have a group of people
red.
with me. I'm
Varsity
like, comes this nerd ultra David. Yeah, you get him, Steve. And he calls the cops, and we all know how that goes.
Man, you're gonna.
You gonna take off on your bike?
Hey man, look, I nowadays I'm gonna get beat up and dragged out of an airplane, right?
And I hope
So,
not. You
know.
better have some grandkids, too, dude.
Like I was 69 years old.
Yeah.
That's the hilarious part to me. I still chuckled at that when I was reading the
That
article.
dude's not 69 years
That's
old.
what it said.
You beat up a 69-year-old
They
man?
sure did.
Yeah, beat up a 69.
Made it easier.
But
That's
you know
not
what? Oliver was like, kept joking. Like someone was like, "Well, I guess I'm not flying United." And they're like, "You fly it once, and that happens to you. You're gonna be a rich man."
Yeah, a rich man with maybe, some kind of physical issues. After
Right, yeah.
Nobody
I
wants to
haven't,
get
I haven't
blitzed.
flown United in quite a long time.
Dude, I had the option of buying a ticket on United recently, and I was like,
Steve was saying that they lost like $800 million
Yeah,
today.
it was something crazy. They lost so much money. Just
sales, just people not
Yeah.
buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, their official statement
Valuation.
is, in fact, that he fell.
Yeah, It actually says he fell.
And then you got to drag him off because you don't want to pick him up off the ground. You want to make sure that he gets all the dirt on his way out.
So hey, if you want to get some cheap tickets, you might want to look at United.com.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true too.
Look,
yeah.
never go with Spirit.
And that can, I mean, if you want to put one on the old man, if you want to take it to them, hey, make them fly you at a loss, right? Make them spend money to fly you.
You can get on that plane and talk shit. Like, sucks for you guys, man.
Yeah, you're
bet you wish you had to beat up that old guy.
It costs more.
Did you get a pay cut? Because,
yeah.
boom! No,
it costs more for them in terms of how much the flight costs than I'm giving them to fly. Maybe soon.
Oh, well, maybe you'll be getting a lot of rows to yourself if you fly United right now. So.
Maybe so.
They'll probably still beat you up. Don't do it.
They come on there with a guy comes on there with a varsity jacket and a bunch of dudes. How you doing, nerd? He drags him out anyway. What the hell is this?
How'd you know?
It's a shame what they're doing here. This is
yeah, I'm not the nerd, so it's not. This is not my problem.
People are asking, when's your political stream, David?
When is your political stream, man?
You know,
Come on, man. I'm seriously, I will watch the shit out of that. I'm not even joking.
You know, I'm just going to be like, hey, guys, how about those Republicans? Boo. You know, that's it. It's the whole thing.
So what's the schedule on that? Or
I don't know, man. As soon I was going to make a joke about Sean Spicer, but it's not even worth it.
Man, that guy's an idiot.
Every time I open any news site.
Yo, everybody tweet
like, wow.
David that you want a political stream from him so I can have something to watch, please.
It's literally going to be boo. Boo.
And he just started off boo, and then you fade out the boos, and then it's you booing. Boo, boo.
Transition, crossfade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Paratesties got it right. Let's go to sleep.
I'm gonna
dude.
get home at
Let's
midnight.
do it.
Go. Yeah.
All right, folks,
guys.
have a good one.
Have a good night. Talk to you guys
Hitler
later.
wasn't that bad.
Peace out.
I couldn't believe that.
Soon, Marcial.
That was crazy.
Soon, I promise.
I can't even talk about it.
Dude, I'm just gonna leave the camera on as everyone stands up and walks away, dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like the ending of Ocean's 11, where they're all like at the, the Bellagio, and they like all walk away one by
or like
one.
at the end of the second movie when they're fading away from Luke Skywalker, and it's like.
See you tomorrow, Muffin Man. I'm streaming, baby.
I'm gonna throw you in a ditch.
I'm gonna throw you in a ditch.
Nice new hand, Jean-Luc Picard.
Jeez.